Let's hope that works. 3 of these. Plugged in. Hi, Rachel. Just setting me phone up. I'm out. Don't want to lose the charge as we get in there. Hi, Becky. Did you have a good day, Becky? Did you take the little one out? We are a little bit early. Hi, Libby. Libby got a new baby. Woohoo! Just sorting out a minute here. Want to do some giveaways, so. Hi, Cindy, Bella's Buggy Bags. Hi, Cindy. I don't have anybody down here with me. I just, Russ built me a shelf. Well, I didn't build it. He just made a shelf just to go up there so I could move those Sylvanians across. So I've now got the shop, the Costa Coffee, and the old Irish couple. So they're all living up there now. So can you hear me okay? And then over here, where it used to be, is going to be is the waterfall area. Lovely. Did take care of, was full of boxes from doing car boots. And oh, you did a car boot. You couldn't fit the baby in. Oh, thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Rachel. Did you take the baby then or not? Or did you just go without the pushchair? Because you were really excited about taking one out, weren't you? Hi, Ruthie. How are you? It's finally gorgeous here. We've had a rainy Easter weekend, a really rainy Easter weekend until this afternoon. No, without the pusher. Oh, so you did take your baby? Did you get any bargains at the car boot, or were you just doing one? Because they had to abandon our car boots down here because it was so wet. Yes, Cindy, it's been hell, hasn't it? You can always tell when it's a bank holiday or an Easter weekend in the UK because it bloody rains. Right, what I'm going to do is, because you guys are here at the moment, I'm just going to start putting your names on the spinner. I think today is the best way to do it, is put the names in of whoever is in here today. Cindy, Becky, M, Ruthie, because I'm doing a giveaway where the lady Tammy Marshall won the giveaway beginning of last month or even the month before. Rachel was in here, Libby was in here. So I'm just going to re-raffle that. And then we've got Rachel G. And then we'll see who else comes in. Oh, I haven't spelled your name right, Rachel. R-A-C-H. So I'm putting names on the spinner this time around. See who's in here. Some people I know are in here, said they could come. And, oh, it's Ruth. Excellent. I'll put you on there, Ruth. Some people have said they'll be watching but can't comment. So I'll put Ruth on there. Right. No, Kay, you're fine. Kay, you're fine. I'm just going to put you down onto this list here, Kay. This is Kay. And then we got Sweet Tea. Hi, Sweet Tea. I'm just writing your names down on here. We're going to spin for the raffle, but I'm only doing it to people that are here because I still haven't heard from Tammy Marshall. And I've thought all day how to do it. I mean, if we had a massive amount, like 40 odd people, then there's no way I would do that because my brain just couldn't cope. Russ and I had the lovely Jack on Friday and Saturday. Oh my God. Do you know, hi Chris, lovely to see you. And I love him. You all know how like proud I am that we've got him. I'm just adding you to the list, Chris, for the raffle. But oh my gosh, so oh, Sherry, hi, it's so nice to see you. Hope you're feeling all right, Sherry. So I'm putting you on the list as well. Yeah, but I feel like I did when I was working, like exhausted. My fibro's been so bad. Oh my God. Lucky, I think it's for a year we were doing this. I think it's for a year. So Rebecca works 17.5-hour week. But by the time I've gone early for her to leave to her job, and then by the time she goes back to her job, it's probably more like 20 hours. And that's a lot. That's a lot. Sherry, I'm feeling fine. It's just darn fibro. It's grandma's body just letting her down. You know what I mean? I hate it. I hate it. It just lets me down. So I know that you all know that. You all who have fibro and chronic fatigue or your own chronic illnesses, you all know that. Sweetie, that is a lot with a busy boy. And he is a busy. He's not like my girls who used to sit there and play with puzzles and drawing. And I'd one little tearaway, but not like Jack. Jack's not a tearaway. He's just busy. He's just busy. And so, you know, we want to soak in all of that. But yeah, grandma is like, oh my goodness. Because if you remember, we were having him just one night to sleep over a month and taking him out every weekend for the day. Libby, I haven't got fibro and the grandchildren wear me out. Oh my gosh. So cute. Well, the thing is as well, not only is Jack busy, but Russ is busy. So we need to do something that'll keep them both entertained. So we did a big walk on Saturday, and I think that's what's affected it. So when I go to Rebecca's, I can just nip down to the shop with him or nip down to the library. I don't need to go on a big walk, but because it's Russ as well, he needs to do a lot to keep Russ occupied because Russ has ADHD and he's just always doing stuff, always got to do stuff. Have Russ take Jack somewhere to give you a break. They can wear each other out. Yes. So Sherry, what Russ did yesterday morning was take him down to Russ's unit, and they brought back some logs. So we went down there in the van, which he loves, Granddad's truck, which he loves, Granddad's truck. And so then he ran around the field while Russ was loading up the logs. So I had that break there. So I did get that because Russ knows. Oh God, he knows I need it. Sweet Tea, our 9-year-old is always into something. Yeah, but I just feel like at the moment, while he's small, that's what it is, isn't it? You can't sit down while he's small. So he's up and down, up and down. You know, you can't, I mean, he doesn't sit still. because he's small. So you are up and down, constantly checking on him, constantly making sure everything's okay. You know, your eyes are everywhere, aren't they? And not that he can come to any harm in the house, but you never know, do you? So I feel like when he's like, you know, a bit older, like school age, it might be a bit better, but probably not, because by that stage he'll be climbing down our bank, over in those woods, climbing the flipping trees and shouting to grandma. Oh my gosh. Sweet Tea's husband acts like a toddler, just like Russ. Russ is exactly, he is a really good granddad. You know, considering Rebecca is not biologically his, and so there's no, you know, no genetic link or anything there, no biological, you know, link or physiological or anything like that. Pierce has got ADHD. Oh, don't say that when he's 9. Oh my God. Rebecca is the child of his heart. Yeah, he's so, do you know, like when I met Russ, he lived on his own. When I re-met him again, when we were older, he was living on his own. His ex had taken his lad up the other side of the country, like a 5-hour drive away. Will was just over a year old, I think, when she moved away. The vegan dinosaur, hi, I'm going to put you on here as well. Hello, my dear. Vegan dinosaur, which is hilarious name. Lovely to see you, sweetheart. Lovely to see you. And then he goes from that. Well, he had his dog. He lived with his dog. He goes from that to with me, with my 3 girls and my dog. And he's just took it in a stride and loved it and has been fantastic. Jack will always have, he loves coming here. He gets really excited. He does a little dance and he gets really excited, and it's lovely to see. And he just talks, wants granddad all of the time. And he's always like, where's granddad? Granddad, granddad, where's granddad? So yeah, it is lovely. And we are so lucky to have him, you know, so lucky. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, finally came right. Finally came right, hey? I mean, Rebecca's dad has lost his son, so his emotions are elsewhere, and I completely understand that. And he sees Jack probably twice a month. He works as well, and he sees Jack about twice a month. And so it's difficult for him at the moment, so I understand that. Sherry, you are absolutely right. Jack is a gift. Oh my God, is he ever a gift? So I'm not complaining about it. I'm just sharing with my fellow fibro warriors, you know, people who would understand where I'm coming from at the moment. Grandma's body's taking a hit. We'll get used to it. The Mondays have stopped now. The Mondays have stopped. So we will, you know, that's one less time that I was having Jack. Prayers for healing is, I know it's so difficult for him. So difficult, but the lad is in a happier place, because he certainly wasn't happy here. So he is in a happier place. So anyway, so that's why my Easter, I just was like, gosh, I'm so tired. I didn't put any happy Easters up. I didn't take any videos. I didn't take any photos. But I have today. So today we had a lovely box opening from Kay, who was in here, our cherished cherubs. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Some of you might have already seen that. It's been up probably now for a couple of hours, but it will go live for everybody at 9:15. So and then we also opened another one from Elaine. And Elaine was one of the giveaway winners, and she wanted to send something to Maisie. So I'll watch after the live. Yeah. Oh, Tracy, I knew you said you might be here, but you might not be able to chat. But I'll add you to the wheel for the giveaway. There we go. Tracy hasn't been very well. I don't know if any of you know that, but Tracy has been quite poorly. And yeah, so she's exhausted, I think, at the moment. Sherry, you are so right. That's okay. There would be more Easters when you feel better. I've not decorated for Christmas for 2 years. Sherry, is that because you're tired? Is that because you are tired, like with the effort of doing it? Because I find that, and that was why I never set my Christmas village up this year. Well, it was a bonus this year that we didn't set a lot up because of Jack. So, you know, that was a bonus. But I really want to set it up there, but I haven't even been down here for a month. It's only because Russ got me a shelf to go up here. So I don't know if you remember me saying that, because it was a while ago. Last time I was down here, I wanted a shelf here so I could move the shop, move Daisy's store, and Costa Latte, and then the grandparent couple, the Irish couple. So they all live there now. So over here is where we're going to have the waterfall. Yeah, it's only a bit of wood. It's only a bit of wood, but he measured it. It comes out a little bit better, and it makes it, yeah, it's better. It's better. Pressure is gradually going off your chest, throat swelling going down. Thank goodness. Yes, thank goodness. Was it a reaction, Tracy? I know you said you have something to do with your trachea, is it? But was it a reaction to something? Because it's very scary. I remember when I swallowed one of those little cherry tomatoes whole once completely, and it got stuck. My brother, we were at a family do. My brother gave me the high rate maneuver and it moved. But when they lay me down, like in the ambulance and that, my chest started filling up with fluid because my body was trying to get rid of it. Oh, it was awful. And I felt like I was drowning. And I kept saying to my ex-husband, don't let him lie me down. Don't let him lie me down. So is it because of a pre-existing condition, Tracy? Or thank you, Kay. I'm going to come down and do a video down here. I've got my pram frills up there as well. I don't know if you can. Yeah, can you see the pram frills up there? They are on a towel stand. I found a towel stand in a charity shop. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. It's for towels. You know, you roll them up, maybe. But I found it in a charity shop for £1. So it's perfect to keep the frills safe up there. And then I also got something else new. What did I do with it? Not new, but something else. Under here. Don't know if Chris saw this on the vintage page, Chris, that you told me about. But I got this umbrella, and it's got a seaside the way around it. But the screw thing here is a bit naff. So I'm going to get Russ. I'm going to get my husband to tell me how to do it. to have a look at it for me. Yeah, that's Gabe. Sat up there. Keeping an eye on things. You suffer from, what is uveal? I never heard of that. Yeah, isn't that a good idea to hang our pram frills up? That is Gabriel sitting on top of there, yeah. That is. He's so cute. So all I've done is to put those pram frills up with that thing. It's just sticky hooks on the top that I found in a cheap shop for £1. Otherwise, they're really expensive. I think I found them in a shop called Proper Job, and they were cheap. So, yeah. It's the dangle in your throat. Oh, is it? Can't you just have that taken out? Can you have that took out? I don't know. Never heard of it. Ooh, you poor thing. That is, Cindy, isn't it? That's a really good way. So I didn't know how I was going to store them. When they have their live shows on a Tuesday, oh, not Baby Glam. Oh God, I can't remember the name. When they have their Calico Creations, when they have their lives out, when they bring them out, they have them on scarf things. But I don't like that because they're just completely folded in half. Whereas on there, they're like spread out, so you can spread them out. And I think it holds 6. So I've got a blue one up the house and a black and white one that's on that new pram that I bought. Henry is in the pram body of that, and he looks great. He looks great in it. I'm really chuffed with it. And I'm going out on Wednesday. I'm having a mummy meetup. Right, it's a dangle. The bear one is my favourite frill. Oh, isn't the bear one amazing? Oh my God. And I seen some bear Crocs today, and I was like, I might get the Crocs. So mummy can match as well. Tracy's thing in her throat then at the back goes long and wide, goes past the tongue or sits in my tongue and makes me gag. They don't like to remove it as it helps with your gag reflux. Oh, can't they shorten it then? God. Oh, that's horrible. You poor thing. Thank you, Sherry. Oh, those yellow outfits, weren't they divine? As soon as I saw them on the live for sale, I was like, right, I'm having those. Sherry, I sent you a message on Instagram for an address if I would like to send you some stuff. I've got a box coming for Carla, sweet tea, and I would like to send you a box as well. So I would like an address. Calico Creations is amazing. Like that idea of the towel holder, may need a few. Tracy, you will. Having to make the baby I'm doing is going to have to be... Oh no, vegan. Can you not get any limbs from anywhere? Thanks, Sherry. That's great. Can you not get any help? Oh, that is awful. That's really bad that the limbs were damaged as well. That is really, really bad. Oh, I'm sorry. It's gutting, isn't it? Tracy, hopefully they can get something done. The time before I went with it so swollen, they thought it was a lump. Picked it up on my fingers and then realised it was attached. Oh, my God. So we can't have alien, isn't it? That's right in my throat. Ah! Oh, my God. That is horrible. I laugh. I'm just one of those people that just laugh and, you know, but Tracy, seriously, that is gross for you. That is really gross for you. Right, should we do the raffle? Should we do the spin then for this one that was meant to go to Tammy Marshall? I'll read out the name. So this was going to Tammy Marshall along with the Celtic bookmark that I got when I was in Ireland, and just a sweet treat. Yeah, Chris, I know. And just a sweet treat. There'll obviously be tea, coffee, and I think I've got some placemats, so we'll do that. It is, isn't it? Good. Tracy, when I see you in June, I'm going to be like, poor thing. Poor thing. Right, so let's just make sure I've got everybody who's in here. If you don't hear your name, let me know. Yeah, Tracy, it's so scary when you can't breathe. You'll show me. We'll see. We'll share danglies. Right, I've got Cindy, which is Bella's buggy bags. Becky M, Ruthie, Libby, Rachel G, Ruth, Kay, Sweetie, Crispy, Sherry, Vegan Dinosaur, and Tracy. Does that sound right? If you win and you can't have the chocolate, yes, if you win and you can't have the chocolate, let me know. If you're a vegan, if you're a vegan dinosaur, let me know. There are 3, we're going to do 3 tonight, 3 raffles because it's Easter. Oh, you've got a shadow. I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to have to like squint at the screen. Yep, sounds good. Right. Okay. Yeah. So if you can't have the chocolate, you need something dairy-free, vegan-friendly, anything like that, please just let me know and I will send something different. But there we go. That's all your names on there then. Let's see who's going to win this one that Tammy Marshall didn't collect. Sherry! Sherry! You won it, Sherry! Yay! That is so nice for Sherry. You won that one. Woohoo, Sherry! So this is going to go in your box that you're going to have. Yay! Now Sherry has loads of reborns, so we know she's going to have one that's going to fit this. Look at that, Sherry. That's this boutique brand with this fake, looks like a bib around here. And then there's lovely little collar. And then little blue bits down here as well. These are so lovely, well made. I think it says 6 months. It says 6 months, but it's small. Okay. Woohoo! That going. I'll get that ready for your box then. Oh, lovely, lovely. I won't take Sherry's name off. But what have you all been doing then? Somebody tell me, what have they done anything? I mean, we had Jack. So on Saturday, we went out for the walk Saturday morning. We had lunch out, which was only in a little cafe. That him and Russ had chili con carne, and I had mushroom soup. And we did the grocery shopping, which Jack loves. He loves sitting in the trolley. He loves saying hello to everybody. And came home, and then Russ's mum came round for a visit. So Nana Jean. And so I'll just write Sherry's name on here. And so we had a nice day. And then yesterday, Russ took him out and I just crashed on the sofa. Vegan dinosaur. Yeah, you've just been crashed. You've just been crashed chilling. I was just literally crashed in front of the TV. And I watched on Disney Plus. I don't know if anybody ever, I never know what to watch. It takes me ages to find something to watch on Netflix or on Amazon. Resting 2, Tracy, of course. Could you even eat any chocolate though? Oh my God, that would be awful if I couldn't eat any chocolate. Right, Sherry, that's going in there. That's your name in that bag. We've got 2 more bags. Yes, you have been changing the gang, which you do 4 times. Yeah, I've seen you've been changing some. So Tracy couldn't even eat any chocolate. That is bad. Oh, so Kay and Louisa went to visit Mum and Nana. That's lovely. That is lovely. We had Nana Jean here, so that was lovely. That was lovely. Yes, Sherry. Ruthie says, please share some photos of your babies in that. Nuana. Yeah, I thought you meant Nana. Ruth had a busy weekend. Ruth, you have family over, I bet, didn't you? Did you have your brother over with the children? Or you go to them? It really is. Easter is a time for celebration, contemplation. I always find Friday for me, I always feel a bit off on Friday, Good Friday. I just never feel, I don't know, I don't feel happy. I just feel like Well, because obviously because of what's going to happen to Jesus. And it just makes me feel off for the whole day. Oh, Libby, you had everyone, so you're tired like me. Tracy's parents are in Cornwall on holiday. Lucky, lucky. You had the littles and your pet. Wow, see, great big time for family. And now we're all shattered, huh? Come on, I can't be. We can't be the only ones, me and Libby, who are absolutely shattered. We love our families, but it's tiring when they've left. Sweet tea. I hear you. I hear you. I said to Ross, I can't do anything. My legs are so bad. And really contemplating the whole wheelchair aspect again today, which I haven't done that for like a couple of years, but really contemplating that. Sherry, I'm always tired. Yes, Sherry. Yes. And that is the worst part of fibro, well, and chronic fatigue, is feeling tired. So Ruth, of course, she has had a busy weekend. Went to her brother's on Saturday, Dad's birthday, baking chocolate cookies for Dad and Mum, and then chilled out in the afternoon. Well, Ruth, you haven't been very well either, have you? So I still got gastric issue going on as well, and I find that is really, really tiring. And I set it off yesterday by eating flapjack. We went to a cafe when we went for a walk. Went to a cafe, had a coffee. Russ took Jack on the swings, and I had a piece of flapjack and upset my belly. Sherry, the worst part is you don't look sick, so no one understands unless they have it. You, Sherry, are so right. You are so right. I was saying, I don't know if you heard me at the start, but I was saying I feel now like I did when I was back at work. Having Jack like these 20 hours a week is a lot. When you've gone from like nothing, and I was managing, but I've noticed in the last few years how much I have slowed down in my life and in my fibro, and probably because I'm 56. Probably it's got Chris. I didn't know that. Well, I do now, though. Flapjacks are not good if you have IBS. But I thought that oats was okay if you have IBS. I'm going to have to really read up because it's been so bad. The last few years, it has been a lot worse. But I did make some sourdough bread last week. I didn't eat any. It's been cut up into croutons and put straight in the freezer. I wanted to make some for Rebecca, so I did make some. But now I still got some starter left, because when I get my sourdough ready, I make 4 loaves, 2 for Rebecca usually, 2 for me, or 2 for me and 1 for Rebecca. However it manages out. But I had enough this time to do 2 each. And that's what I was going to do. But I've only made 1 lot so far. I just can't face it. So it definitely was that sourdough that I had that day. Dairy's not good for IBS. Oh, and wheat. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to read up about this. Because it has been so bad. Was it 2 years ago when I was hoping to go somewhere in July? Oh, to a pram meetup that they have at the dockyard. And I just couldn't go. I was floored. And ever since then, it's just been quite bad. But yeah, that was it then, Chris. Definitely was the flapjack yesterday. Because I had the mushroom soup. And that was okay. I didn't have a lot of it. And none of the bread. Oh, no dairy. Vegan dinosaur. I have IBS, but still eat flapjack, and I'm a rebel. Ruthie, my friend has IBS. Her big trigger is peas. No way. Dairy is one of the worst. Well, we have oat milk now. I haven't had normal milk for a long time.
So that's one thing. I don't eat yogurt because I just don't. I mean, my body must already know because yogurts make me like go like that. So no, don't have yogurt anymore. Don't very often have cheese either. So I'm going down. Well, vegan, sourdough's the best bread for IBS. So mine I've never had a problem with mine. And I've been making it now for about 18 months. I think I must have had this starter on the go. But when we were out, we bought that one loaf that few weeks ago when we went out with Jack, and it was awful. I thought I was going to end up in hospital because the pain was so bad. But I don't know. Sometimes I think they can put different things in it. Maybe they put some rye flour in it or something different. I've done it before with spelt flour, and that wasn't too good for me either. But I don't know. All I know is my bread doesn't last very long, and when they sell it in these shops, it's sometimes there for more than a day, and I just think that can't be how sourdough is. I don't know how fresh sourdough bread is. I don't know. So some of you have had a busy time and some of you haven't then. So somebody asked me who I'm going out with on Wednesday. I'm going out with Sarah. So I was meant to go out with Sarah when that I had the initial IBS when it really started poorly. So I'm going out with Sarah and I'm meeting her at a National Trust place on Wednesday. And yes, I haven't decided who I'm taking yet. I haven't decided what pram I'm taking. A lot of people would like me to take Ethan because he hasn't been out. But when I go out like that, I kind of like taking a bigger one that you like can enjoy the surroundings. So I kind of like taking a bigger one. I won't take Henry because he's sleeping. But I don't know. I might take a little one. Don't know. I'm just looking at my pushchairs and thinking, what pushchair shall I take too? Because I haven't decided yet. And I'm all, because it's good. It's, what is it today? Easter Monday. Because it's Easter Monday, I like lose track. So it's Tuesday tomorrow, isn't it? And I kept thinking it was Monday tomorrow. Oh, you guys just, I just lose track. I tell you, it's not good. It's not good. I quite fancy taking my lilac and blue pushchair that I had back off of Sarah when she was downsizing with my lilac frill and taking Maisie or Molly. So I might do that. I've had Molly longer than Maisie, so Molly will have had more adventures out. Maisie probably hasn't had that many, so it might be nice for Maisie to go out. Has anybody else got any idea? Oh, hang on, I'm missing some of your comments. Oh, I've missed some of your comments. Or a list of future goals. Yes, fellow IBS. It looks like a lot of us suffer with IBS. Actually, a lot of women suffer with IBS. Oh, milk allergy. You need to make sourdough vegan. It's so easy. Ruth has goat's milk and soy yogurt and it helps. Yeah, I don't like goat's milk. Yes, I think I'm going to take Maisie. Emma Jane. Ooh, somebody wants to take Emma Jane. Oh, Sweet Tea found a stroller for her big kid this week. You know, Sweet Tea was saying last week about trying to find a stroller for her big boy, Avery. He looks amazing. I really am thrilled with him. I bet you just love him to pieces. He is amazing. He's really, really is lovely. Lovely. Yeah, I think I might take, because I haven't taken that one anywhere because I literally had it here and just never took it out really. And then Sarah had it back. And now, and now I've got it back and it's packed away because I haven't even been down it for a month. So it's packed away. So I may well take that because that is really nice, that pusher. It's really nice to push that. I don't think when we get there, I don't think you can take the the prams in the house. So you have to leave your prams outside, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. But I don't know whether Sarah will be able to carry a reborn inside the house. I'm not sure about that, but the grounds will be lovely because it's a big old house, so the grounds will be lovely. Yes, Kay, it's lovely to meet up with people. Do you drive, Kay? Sarah lives about an hour and a half away from me. And I don't mind driving. She has a lot more going on in her life than I do. So I don't mind driving down. We have met closer before, but I don't want her to have to worry about anything or where she's going or anything like that. She knows this place, and so I can just find it. I'm okay driving. I'm okay driving. I don't worry about driving at all. Right, sorry, your messages didn't flick up. Here we go. Oh, Chris, fibro and IBS go together. Yeah. That makes sense though, doesn't it? Vegan dinosaur, you've got all the symptoms of fibro and keep getting told this. Yeah, well, it takes about 9 years to get your diagnosis. It takes about 9 years. And in fact, I'd go to the doctors and say you want to see a rheumatoidologist because that'll be a year's wait at the moment to see a rheumatoidologist. I don't have IBS, but severe food intolerance to tomato, including tomato powder. Oh, Ruthie, yes. I don't know, Tracy. Was it a big? Well, most of the houses are big, aren't they? Most of the National Trust houses are big. I think this is a big white or grey house. I've never been to Saltham House before, so it'd be nice to be different for me as well. Oh, of course, Kay. Yes, yes. Cindy, you got diagnosed with fibro twice. For God's sake. What are they like? So rubbish, aren't they? I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue first and then fibro. So I can tell it's fibro. It's right in my elbows at the moment. Oh, they really hurt. It's like, what can you do? And Russ, I've got red marks on my body where I put a hot water bottle and it's so hot it burns my skin. And Russ is like, look at your belly. It's like loads of like red blotches. So I'm like, yeah, I know. And then the other night I got up and went for a wee and he went, oh my God, what's the matter with your back now? And it was where I'd been lying on the hot water bottle. And so it goes to show something that you actually physically burn yourself because of the pain is so bad to try and take the pain. Heat is the best thing for me. You know, that you've got to do that to yourself because the pain levels are so high. Don't fear, does it? It always goes into my shoulders and you get swollen lymph nodes. Once with a GP and then with a rheumatologist. I get diagnosed with PCOS every time I get referred for hormonal issues or the pain and the GP. Polycystic ovaries just sucks, doesn't it? Why don't they just take it away? That was the best. I know that you haven't had any children, Tracy, and so that might be difficult for you to even think about doing. And I had mine in my 40s and I'd already had 3 children. So I'm just talking from the experience of pain, having endo stage 5. I didn't even know it was stage 5 until after they'd operated and they told me afterwards. I can understand the pain, and having a complete hysterectomy for me was the best thing I ever did. You live with that pain, don't you, for years and years and years. And it's hell. It is hell. Did I know hot water bottles can go out of date? Well, Russ informed me that hot water bottles can deteriorate when he realised that I use a hot water bottle without a protective cover. The consultant is so pleased with himself for finding my PC. For God's sake. I hate men in the gynae field. Wow, Ruthie, that's scary. Doesn't turn into a full-blown anaphylactic. No. Oh my goodness. I had to give a few shots when I was a teacher. I would hate that. I would absolutely hate that. Well, now apparently one ovary is clear now, but really? Yeah, right. And you have endo too. Oh, sweet tea, is that what you had? PCOS. Right. Yeah. Best thing you did was a hysterectomy. Yep. 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 Sherry, getting my hysterectomy was the best thing I had to. Gave me my life back. Totally. So I tell you, the pain, what us women have to go through. Anyway, let's cheer ourselves up without thinking about the pain. While we all think about the pain, let's have another spin. Oh, do you want to know what you're spinning for? Right, this time it's for a little girl. And I got these in Sainsbury's when I did the shopping on Saturday. Little booties. These are 0 to 3, I believe. Yeah, 0 to 3 months. Look at the bunny tail. Look at the little bunny tail. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. I nearly bought them for myself and I was like, no, Caroline, resist. And then the inside is flowered. And they got little elastic. They are sweet tea. They are so blimmin' cute. And then this Pretty Originals cardigan, which again I got from Calico Creations. And this is 0 to 3 months, I think. Yeah, 3 months. And it is like a creamy colour. And then it's got browns and pinks. You can't really see the pink. It's got pink in there. And the button on the front is false. So the button is, you actually button it behind, so you don't even see a button. It's such good quality clothing. So there you go, still got the tag on it. So when I see things like for a bargain, I get them and I put them in my box for doing giveaways. So it's that. And again, the same as what Vegan said last time. I've put chocolate bar in here. It's a Easter bunny. But if you don't want that chocolate bar because you've got other dietary needs, just let me know. I take good care of you. Well, I'll tell you something. Sometimes on a Monday, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do a live. I don't feel well. But that's the story of my life. And it is, Caroline, when I get on here, it's just so nice. And I know I need it. I know that I need it. I don't, apart from a Tuesday, I rarely see anybody else all week. So I know I actually need it. And I need to get out of I don't feel well. Do you know that sometimes for me, that I don't feel well, I'll sit on the sofa with a blanket around me, is more of a comfort. But like, I don't know what you call it, like a preservation thing, really. And I just, as soon as like Russ came down, he said, come down and have a look at your shelf. And I came down and I'm like, oh, yeah, I want to be down here. I want to be down here. And so it like changes the way I feel sometimes. It's like sometimes I can get really, you know, the fight, flight, freeze. Sometimes I can get in that real bad freeze situation. And so this is for you as a really big thank you. Tammy one was because we had to redo that anyway, didn't we? But these were the two of my Easter giveaways. I wanted to do Easter giveaways just for you guys, just for you. And that's why I invited the other members on, because they are paying members too tonight. but we've only got K on. So they miss out. So this is for the girly one. Okay, and then next one, we've got a boy one. Here we go. It is a protective thing we do. And you know, the thing is, we all know that we are protected. I've got a stupid advert there. Spin. Are you spinning? There we go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? The vegan dinosaur! Woo-hoo! Well done, honey. You won. You won. You won the girl stuff. Maybe that could be for your girly you're making. I'll just write that down. So you'll have to, I don't have your address or anything, do I? So just message me through Facebook or Instagram. All right, honey? I'll pop that one in here. Well done. Well done. So you've got this lovely cardigan. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. And the little bunny booties. And the little bunny booties. Yeah, thank you. And I'm sure you will, because you all need to tell me about the chocolate, I suspect, don't you? Which is fine. Yay! Well done. So we've got one left, and the next one is going to be for a boy. So there we go. There we go. So yes, I know you all say that that Mondays are just, you know, you look forward to Mondays. And I have so many comments about your videos really cheer me up. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad we can make you smile today. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. I'm so glad we can make you smile. Look, I'm at a stage of my life where I'm very fortunate. I've had a really poor life. But Russ and I worked when I was a full-time teacher when I met Russ, you know, and he's run his business, and from being 18, the same business he had when I was first going out of him when we were kids. And I was, you know, a teacher, so I was on okay money as well. And so, but I wasn't the only breadwinner for the first time ever. For the first time ever, I was not the only breadwinner. And it's just been fantastic. The Lord has been so good. The Lord has been so good to me. And I hope I've been faithful for him throughout. I hope I have. So I like now to be able to pay it back to people. I really do. Because I just appreciate. I've not found anything depressing in this community to me. I try and stay away from a lot of the stuff. You know, I'm older and wiser, I guess. I just don't want to get involved in that. And but I do watch a lot. I do listen. I do take stuff in. But I follow my own path, if you like. I follow my own path. And so I've just met so many. And there are so many. I wish I could just get in a portal and go and see Sherry, and go and see Sweetie, go and see Carla, and go and see Anne, and go and see Don Elder. I wish I could do those things, you know, and I just wish I could just even go up to blooming Doncaster again. We're going up to Doncaster, no, Darlington. For those of you who are up there, we're going to Darlington the beginning of October. I'll be up there. So maybe we can arrange a meetup somewhere. Maybe I could do a meetup, Leeds, or I don't know, Darlington or somewhere anyway. That would be nice. Oh, that is so lovely. That's so lovely. Thank you. And thank you, Kay, for saying that. I do have to be serious if something's happened, like somebody calling me a hypocrite for having Gabriel. So I do like to, but not in a funny way. I'm not cross, but I just want to just explain, you know, that he was a gift, and people pour their heart out to me, and the lady who gave me that grace did pour her heart out to give that to me, and so I'm thankful for that. So I do have to get a little bit on my soapbox sometimes. it's all about reliant on us. It's all about his grace. It is about his grace, and he has brought all of us together for a reason. You know, he has brought us all together for a reason. And so tonight, when I was down here before the live, I was like, you know, Lord, you've brought me. My immediate protection is to stay where I am and not move. That's my protection. But the Lord coaxes me out of that. And he's now brought me back my lovely husband, who is really lovely and is not a believer, but loves his wife, and, you know, and respects my belief. He might not be a believer, but he respects that I believe, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you very much, sweetie. Yes, sweetie, I do. I wish we could portal, because sometimes I get so many messages in a day as well. And so sometimes I'm not able to get back to some message as quick as I would like. And so it might take me to a next day or a couple of days later. Like, sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zones. You are so right, Kay, because you don't know what's out there, and what is out there could be so good for your soul. Really, really could. So sort of like taking your reborns out. That is definitely, I never in a million years did I ever think that I would be a grown ass woman taking a doll out in a pram. Oh, really? I'd love the portal so I can grab some Sylvanian things for my town. Yeah, right, Tracy. Tracy's building a post office, so we can all send letters from our Sylvanian families to her post office for her to read out. Sweetie, me too. I love taking them out. I love taking them out because I miss doing that with my girls. I miss it. But while I miss it, I don't have the energy that I had then to run around and play in all the playing fields and do all of the things that I used to do then. So having the reborns that don't need to do all of that is also great. Yeah, I do, Kay. I want to try and get out a bit more, but who knows? Who knows what my body's going to bring me? So we'll just see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes. Thank you for the hugs. And for our massive big group hug. In our house, we call it a Hamley Fug. And that's because one of my children, we used to always call it, let's have a family hug. And she was little, she said Hamley Fug. And so we all call it a Hamley Fug. So here we go, let's have a Hamley Fug. So we can all feel better about life for the next week. You're having cuddles with Freddie, your elfling. Oh, Becky's going to some outings with her toddlers. Becky, you could so do that in that pram. You really could do that in that pram. You should see Henry in the pram that I'll take a photo. We probably won't put it up later, it'll be tomorrow. But Henry in the new pram that I've got, he looks fine. And he's like wears 9 to 12 month clothing. So he's fine. So you could do that and then it'd be hidden more in a pram, which I know is kind of what you would like. So how does your elfling feel like having cuddles? I mean, does he not want to be out causing mischief? Sherry, now that I have a car seat, I don't have to hold a baby on my lap, hoping the police don't pull me over for having a baby out of the car seat. That has happened here. That really, really has happened here. Even to Sheena and John. So Sheena and John were shopping. Sheena and John were shopping, and John, and they went back to the car with the trolley. John sat in the car and lit up his cigarette and was having a fag. And Abby or Jonathan or somebody was sat in the back, one of the toddlers. Sheena would put the trolley back. Sheena turned around and John was having a chat with somebody. Oh, that's cute. And he was having a chat with somebody. And Sheena was like, what's going on there? What are they on about? It was an undercover policeman, an out of work time policeman come over to tell John that smoking in the car when you got children is now against the law. And then they ended up having a right giggle about the baby toddler sat in the back. It's funny. We have had people yell at us one time because I was holding Spencer in my lap. It was so funny. I've had someone stop me and tell me that Annie shouldn't be covered, my baby shouldn't be covered under a blanket because they overheat. And she wasn't like having a go. She was really concerned. She's like, did you know this? Did you know? And I said, yes, I do know. And I appreciate it's a worry now I appreciate it's a worry for people, but don't worry about this one because she's only a doll. Don't tell her that though, because she thinks she's real. And I lift it up and she just burst out laughing. So when people do it nicely, it's all right, isn't it? Otherwise, I get my back up and I just go crazy. Oh, Sherry, where are you? Holding the baby all the time on drives. Yeah. Russ doesn't like it. Like if we're going away for a week and we take a reborn, I like to hold them because usually where we're traveling is quite far away. So I will hold them, have a cuddle and go to sleep or something. And Russ is like, somebody's going to see that baby. Somebody's going to see it. And I'm like, no, they can't see the baby. Russ's truck is really high up for a start. I'm like, no one can see the baby. Don't worry. He does worry about it. I would love it if we got pulled over because that would be so funny. Russ, I could just imagine Russ. Oh my God. Yeah. Russ would like that at all. Yes, I have had. I'll tell you my husband's worst fear. Yes, Sherry. I'd record it. Me too. I'd record Russ's face the whole time, that's for sure. Oh my word, yeah, I would record Russ's face for damn sure. That would be hilarious. Oh, I've been worse when I'm out with other people. So like if I was out with Sheena because she couldn't have any children, or Sam because of her circumstances, and people make fun, then that really annoys me. And I'm like, just say something. If you want to say something, say it. Don't snigger. Come and ask us. Come and talk to us. Don't stand there sniggering. And I've had quite a few of those encounters, particularly at the start of taking them out. I think as well, when you go out with more people, yeah, I tell them off. When you go out with more people as well, I think you draw attention anyway because you're laughing and joking. So, and people are curious about pushchairs. People like babies generally. So they're always wanting to look in the pushchair and that. You're trying your Elfie as a girl, are you? What's he going to think about that? I do tell him off, yeah. Oh, gosh. I must admit I have mellowed and I don't tell them off quite like I used to. Luckily for them. Oh, my word. Oh, dear I. So, yeah. So I've got counselling and Fat Club tomorrow. Sorry if that offends anybody. Slimming World. Where I just go for the chats. Clearly. Sweet tea. How I wish I had reborns back when I was struggling to have children. Yeah. They would have been a godsend, wouldn't they, really? And even though you've got adopted children, you've still never had that experience, have you? Hence why you have so many reborns, which is exactly like Sheena. Sherry started collecting reborns when her daughter said no grandchildren. Wow. And sweet tea, empty arms are painful. Of course they are. I am so grateful for my children. And really, I grew up in a village where I never knew anybody who couldn't have a child, who didn't have a child. And I lived in a village where everybody knew everybody. So it wasn't until I later on, as I got older, when I went back to university, and so I moved out of my village into a bigger area, that I started to meet people that were different really. And one of the ladies I car shared with, she couldn't have children either. And that was back then. And she said to me how lucky I was that I could have my girls. And I'd never really thought of it like that before, because that's what you do, isn't it? You grow up, get married, and have children. Or I did it the other way around, but you know. But that's what you do. I never experienced that pain. Anybody, nobody I knew. But then again, I suppose back then you didn't talk about it as much either. I don't know, or I was just younger anyway, and maybe didn't know. Yeah, Sheena is not good. So Sheena is on a different, what do you call it? A different time of her life at the moment. Different things going on. Yeah, so she's got different things going on. And I can see a nice white hair sticking out there. So yeah, I'm not sure if she'll come to any more shows either. I don't know. I don't know if she'll be there in June. I'll be there obviously, but I don't know, because she didn't go in October. She didn't go to Basildon, so I don't know if she will go in June. I mean, I hope she does, because she's always loved those shows. But I don't speak to her very much now either at the moment. It's just, you know, life moves in different spaces for people, doesn't it? And that's the way it is. Yes, sweetie, I can appreciate and empathize with that, but I can't say that, you know, I really would get it, because I don't walk in your shoes. Libby, I started my interest in reborns in lockdown. I was really struggling. Really, Libby? That is interesting. That is really interesting. Wow. I think for me with the reborns, the only thing I'd like to find is the perfect boy. That's why I've had so many boy reborns, I think. I'm never going to find the perfect boy, am I? My perfect boys are in heaven. So even if I had a silicone, it wouldn't be a perfect boy, no matter how much I spent on it. So that's what I have to tell myself as well about that. I will, Libby. I will. Give her your love. It is interesting how people start collecting, isn't it? Tracy, I was going to say that. Our boys are special and waiting. Exactly, Tracy. Exactly. So, you know, for people that have a loss and don't believe in heaven and God, in Jesus, it must be very difficult for them. Because where must they think their precious ones are? At least I know where mine are. Lucky fellas. Yes, it is very interesting. It's very interesting for Libby, though. Amen. Thank you. It's very interesting, Libby, though, that you said that. What do you think, though, Libby, that reborns have brought to you because you were struggling in lockdown? That's so interesting to me. I had really, really awful empty nest syndrome, but my reborns started because of trauma therapy. But then I realized my toddlers were helping with the empty nest syndrome. Oh. My daughter had our first granddaughter and we couldn't see them. Oh, yes. I know somebody else that happened to. That's awful, isn't it? Wow. I hope your daughter's okay as well, because a lot of ladies who had their children in lockdown said that it was quite an awful experience. as well. Oh, so lovely that we've got these reborns. My mother had an abortion of my sibling just before she had me, and I felt that person missing my whole life. Wow, Sherry, that's deep. Wow. Ruthie, Kathy from the doll show can be blamed for my reborn doll collection. I thought they cost thousands of pounds until I went into her shop and she recommended Rufanectomy. Is that what you did? You went into Kathy's shop? Ah, your first little one was Ronnie by Ruth. Oh, oh, that's lovely. Oh, wow. We looked into the reborns because we want to experience some of what it would have been like. Yes, I can definitely understand that bit because of having the toddlers and experiencing play and things like that. Ruthie is funny. I'll tell you what, Kathy Reed from the doll show has a lot to answer for me buying this boutique clothing as well. The yellow outfits that I put the twins in came from her. I tell you, my purse took a battering. I'm glad they've all gone on holiday and we're not having any. I don't think I'll be there tomorrow. I've got to be careful. Ruth, I started because I wanted to experience having babies and toddlers. Yes, Ruth. Sherry, for me, it was all about the cute baby clothes. I wanted someone to dress up. It started a whole thing with me. I don't know about the baby clothes. Mine was definitely trauma related. And then for Annie to have everything that I thought she needed. So all of the Toy Story stuff, anything, all of the nice clothes, anything the same. But it was all because that was for me, really, wasn't it? The baby boutique clothing is stunning. It really is. And I know it's the prices are high, but truly it is. You get what you pay for. And this is like stuff that you can hand down because it's such good quality as well. If you put it on a real baby. But I don't think I would have ever put it on a real baby because they're in it 2 minutes and then they're out of it again. Sherry, it really does help you emotionally, doesn't it? They do me. They definitely do me. I mean, even like with my bad tummy, I would just get one in and change one and cuddle. And that was all I could do. But I did feel better for doing that. Tracy, it was all those firsts that we wouldn't have experienced otherwise. But I also collect a few for the artistic point. Well, yeah, for your artistic and the fun point of it, hey, like the little monkey. It was all those firsts, yeah. And even Sam, who's got Ben, still likes to have little Charlie, still likes to do all the little newborn things with Charlie. So I see that. And for Kay, it's all about the cuddles with the babies. For me, it's all about everything. It's all about children. It's all about seeing them. And I'm like, oh, look at you. You're so cute. Or you want to cuddle? Do you want to come and sit with Mum for a bit? We'll read a story. Like this afternoon, I watched Frozen. Me and Frankie watched Frozen with some chocolate courtesy of Kay. Some little chocolate eggs, Kate. They were very nice. We ate them this afternoon. So Ruth watched a Channel 4 documentary years ago, which I've seen. I never realised how much they would enhance and add to my life. They do fill a hole. Secretly, I would have loved more children. I have 2 teenagers, but I was told another pregnancy wasn't a good idea. Yeah. I wanted loads of children. And the vegan dinosaur also got her babies in lockdown, but now she's not sure if her little elfling is going to be a boy or a girl. She's not sure. Mango is actually Carl's, the monkey. Mango, the monkey, is actually Carl's, says Tracy. But Tracy knits for it, sets it up in his own little room and everything. Sweet tea, I love it. Oh, me too, sweet tea. I love having James next. I love that you still love James. He is helping with anxiety because of not being at home. Yeah. They are such a relief, aren't they? They really are a relief. Like, sometimes I will even just wheel the pram and have it next in the bed next to me all night long. I don't care what Russ thinks now. He's a big boy, he can deal with it. If I want to look at that baby in the night, I can see that baby in the night. If I want to take the baby out the pram and give him a cuddle, I can do that too. It's a nurturing thing, Tracy. It is about the babies and about all their things. We are nurturers, you know, we can't deny that. Yes, some people have more of a maternal instinct than others. Yeah, and I agree with that. But for some of us, we have a real strong maternal instinct, and we need to fulfill that. You can't stifle it. You can try and stifle it with as much work and as much other hobbies as you want. But if you're a nurturer and you have that real strong maternal instinct, you've got to do something with it. Just like men tinkering with their cars, or men who have this adrenaline rush. They have a need to do stuff as well. Sweet Tea wants to make the limerick elf. Okay. Yes. Louisa's gorgeous. She's so lovely. So lovely. The other night I came into our room, my hubby was asleep holding a baby I had on the bed. Like, deliberately, did he realise that? Or was he just like rolled over and just like maybe thought it was your arm or something? Because that's the sort of thing Ross would do. Chris, his daughter, has a baby reborn Yoda. A lot of people have that, don't they? The reborn Yoda. I'll tell you what, though, I haven't seen any at the shows. I think I think I might have seen one once, but only one. But I really thought they would have been a thing as well. Oh, he loves them. I couldn't imagine Russ picking up one of mine to cuddle. To Russ, that would be so bizarre. My husband collects alien dolls and plushies. Sherry, does he? Oh my God. I love plushies too. I love everything. That's because I've got all these personalities. They all need to be happy, see? Kay, we have a baby Yoda. That's so cute. They are really cute. Ruth is very broody at the moment, tempted to buy some reborns on eBay today, but then contacted the seller and discovered they're from China. Yes, don't risk it. Don't risk it. I have an alien baby vegan dinosaur. Lots of people. My husband has a baby Yoda. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my God. I don't think Russ could let himself do anything else like that other than the man things. I think it's so ingrained in him to do the man things. Me too, Tracy. Me too. Because Russ misses, I think that little inner child is hard to get out of Russ. He talks to it all the time. Get Russ a baby tractor. Well, what's the baby Tractor Ted? Get him a Tractor Ted plushie. Oh, my 24-year-old son loves this. Well, yeah, there is nothing wrong with collecting anything, you know, apart from body parts and stuff like that. That is wrong. unless you need it for a reason, you know. But Russ collects screwdrivers and drill bits and all sorts. Russ is a bit of an adrenaline junkie more. He's got that adrenaline that needs to be, you know, needs to go fast on his motorbike. He's been out on his motorbike today, so he needs to have a blast on that. He likes his like flying from his, you know, his little power motor. Well, my husband was like that, but as he got older, he wears Hawaiian shirts and talks to Yoda. Oh yes, please say that. Please say that happened to Grumps. Oh, I loved your fairy gardens. I did. They were so cute. Need to get some bobble eyes and have Rebecca does things like that. She gets funny stickers and sticks them on things. Reborn baby fairies are also cute. Yes. A long time ago, I got a reborn fairy as well, but she ended up just sitting in the cabinet. And at that time, and I don't think I'd get them now just to sit in the cabinet. No, that's not really. No, that's not my thing. But she was lovely. She was really lovely. She had lovely wings. But she just sat there. And then, you know, I wanted another reborn, so I had to sell something. Yeah, Tracy has a elf or fairy. She's cute. I don't know. I can't remember what she's called. What's she called, Tracy? I can't remember. A cupcake fairy. Oh, there's so many like different kits now around now, isn't there? A reborn elf with red hair and freckles. She is my elf on the shelf. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That is really, really cute. I love that. Oh, I love that. Oh, sweetie, that was kind of you. That's the sort of thing I do. Silicone head and a cuddle body. Yes. You haven't even given her a name. Oh, God. She's by, what's her name? Doggerty, isn't she? I can't remember what her name is. Something Doggerty? Donelda, is it? Donelda Doggerty? Ah, the vegan dinosaur is excited. So her Rocky that Amy is doing is now on the to-do pile. Oh, no, the getting done pile. Yeah, fabulous. Oh, Fairy Carol. Yeah, Carol Doggerty. Yes, that's it. I knew it was Doggerty. Oh, vegan dinosaur. That is so exciting, isn't it? Yes. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Oh, sweetie. That's so sweet of you. Sherry. Well, I thought my new baby boy's name was Stevie, but he said I was wrong and his name is Oliver. See, you have to listen to them. You have to listen to. It's no good what you think. It's what they think. I feel like I'm breaking up a bit. I don't know if our internet is not very good now. I feel like I'm breaking up. Anyway, let's do another giveaway before we go. So I got a boy's outfit next. Ta-da! I don't think we need a light on. I wonder if we need a light on here. Oh. Probably light's not working. Oh, it would help if I press the right button. There we go. So it's a boy's outfit now. It's great when they tell us the names. Yes, you are right. Oh, get her eyes done as they were smashed. God. I tell you what, the doll show, all I want is one baby, right? 3 to 6 months. So I hope nobody else shouts at me. Okay, like Maisie did. I'm going in with blinkers like that in June. Yeah, that's it. All right, Tracy, I'm going to have blinkers on. That's what I'm going to be like. So it's a Rockabye Baby brand new outfit. So it's a boy outfit, and it says 3 to 6 months, but it's on a small scale size of 3 to 6 months. So it's in a velour, and it has got some little stars there on the little collar. And then there's a little bit of ruching here, which I believe is in, grey, white and blue. And the poppers are there, and the poppers are there in the back. And then, so if you need a change from the chocolate, just let me know. This has also got chocolate bunny because it's Easter. And I put in, they've all got a new placemat in. I've got this one as well. I bought 2 of them at the time. So with the tea and the coffee, I'll add all of that in. So the next one is for this. Right, everybody ready? Can we see that? Yeah. There we go. Ruth! Whoa, Ruth, this is for you. Well done, Ruth. Yay! That is brilliant. So that is for Ruth. Oh, well done, Ruth. I love that. That just makes me happy knowing that people are getting happy mail sent to them. It's just, yay, Ruth. It's a bit big for James, though. It won't fit James, but I know it'll fit one of the others. So, yeah, it just makes me happy knowing that when somebody else gets it, that'll make their day smile. And that just is lovely for me to know that. Same when, when I get sent happy mail, people are like waiting for me to open it because they want to see how I liked it and things like that. So it is really, really lovely. Thank you very much. Caroline, Tracy says, I will give you something for a giveaway when we are at the show. So when we go to the show, Tracy and I will be doing a live on the Sunday night from the show. That's okay, Sherry. Bye. We're going to go now anyway. Oh, I'm so glad, Ruth. I'm so glad it's going to cheer you up. Yeah, so when the live will be on a Sunday, though, not a Monday. So we'll be doing the live on the Sunday because the Monday we'll be traveling. So, and tired and traveling. So on the Sunday, Tracy and I are going to do a live from our hotel room or from somewhere in the hotel. And Tracy's just said she's going to bring a giveaway. So we'll have some giveaways that night from the show as well. Okay, so we'll have some giveaways from the show that night. Just for us lot. And it'll be for all members again at the bar. Woo, 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 woo. With all the new babies, Tracy. With all our new babies. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, yes. Right, well, I am... Little Elfie said her name is Flora. Ooh, there you go then. There you go. So your little Elfie's name is Flora. And it's a girl. There we go. Right then, guys. I am going to go now. It's been lovely chatting to you. You're giggling. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you could have a laugh. We can have a laugh. So videos that are coming out this week, box opening is out now, package opening, but Emma Jane has a box opening in there. Tomorrow night, if I get it up, it's a Tidy Up Tuesday. Wednesday is another Happy Mail opening from Elaine. I've already filmed that. Then Wednesday I'm out for the day, so we'll have a video from that as well. So that's a few videos I've got coming up this week. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a good week. I hope you all have a blessed week. Look for joy. Even in the shittiest day, there's got to be something that'll make you smile. Like maybe that you might moan about the dandelions in your garden, but they are pretty. That's what I tell Russ. Oh, thank you very much, everybody. It's been a really lovely. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out, the thumbs up, thingamy jigamy. Yeah, I hope everybody has a peaceful evening now. Bye. See you next Monday. Bye, everybody. And I will get these things in the post. Bye, everyone.